Hello viewers, welcome to another episode. Because I wasn't able to bring the VAX 4300 back to life, I will concentrate on the VAX 4200 in the next time. And we've seen in another video that the VAX 4200 does not detect the DSSI devices, so we have to talk about hard drives. Here on the right, this is the RF74, which was in the machine before. I've removed it now. And on the left, this is one of the original drives of the VAX 4200. This is a Fujitsu M2263E, and it's an ESDI device, not an MFL RLL device, as said in the first video. It has about 611 megabyte of storage. And then there was another original drive, which I have totally forgotten. This is a 1.2 gigabyte SCSI device, Micropolis 159815, which about has 1.2 gigabyte on it, but if you look in the internet, you find a capacity of 1034 megabyte. I cannot run the ESDI device because there's an issue with the controller, and but I can run this device because it's a SCSI device. But I don't know what is on the devices, and I don't want to delete the devices. I will not install VMS on the SCSI device, so therefore I have another SCSI device, this one here. This is Seagate 94241S02 with 435 megabyte of storage, and I've installed Windows NT 3.51 on it when I was 13, so 22 years ago, and I've never touched it the last 20 years, so I hope that this hard drive will work. Over there's another smaller one hard drive. This is Connor CFP 1080A with 1080 megabyte of storage, and this disk contains the VMS VAX installation data for the version 7.3. But I will use this disk only as a backup option because I will try to install from a CD. Therefore, you need a CD device, and here are two of them. First one, this is an external one. It's from an old Mac computer. It's a Toshiba XM5301B, and this one is a Plextor Ultraplex PX40 TSI. And the reason why I've got that device is you need to set the block size to 512 byte. Because this Toshiba device is from an old Mac, it should be able to set the block size to 512 byte, but you have to set it via software, and I don't know how to do it with a VAX. Therefore, the Plextor, here on the back, there's a jumper. It's labeled with block, and if you set this jumper, you set the block size to 512 byte. So I hope with this device I'm able to read VAX VMS installation CDs. For this reason I will put this device into the case of the Toshiba device and will remove the Toshiba device from that case. Another problem is the cabling. I've tried to put a cable from the controller at the Q bus, where the Q bus is, to the top where the devices will be, but I've destroyed the ribbon cable because there are a lot of edges and sharp edges, so it's not possible to use a ribbon cable in that machine to connect SCSI devices, so I will do some weird cabling stuff. I will put this hard drive in the machine, and this hard drive in the storage expansion. But I have to access this hard drive as well with an external cable. Therefore, we'll use this cable. Another problem is are the connectors for the power. So these are the standard power connectors here, but the DSSI devices are using this kind of connector, and you need an adapter cable, and I only have one of these adapter cables. So another thing when I install VMS is that you have to look the whole time on the flickering terminal, and I have to sit in my storeroom, and I don't want to do it. So I will do a remote access. For that case, I will use a notebook. And because I'm a real DEC nerd, I will use this notebook. This is a digital high-note Ultra 2000 notebook from 1998. And there's Windows 2000 Professional installed on it, and I will access on this machine via VNC, and then I can record all the installation process via OBS Studio. And I don't have to film the terminal, and you don't see the flickering all the time. Now I will put in these two devices and make the cabling, and then I will show you what I've done. I'm back at the machines, and I've built in all the hard drives and make the cabling, and the cabling is quite weird, but because of the broken ribbon cable, I have to choose some kind of external cabling. It starts here with the SCSI controller, and the SCSI controller is connected via this ribbon cable to this external connector, and then this external cable goes in the upper part of the VAX. There are two Centronics cables connected to the first device with the ID 2, and then a Centronics cable goes out over here in the storage expansion, and from the storage expansion into the CD drive. And now the laptop is connected as a terminal, and we can see here all four devices, because the third-party controller, it thinks the devices are RA81 or RA82, but it doesn't matter. I was able to boot from CD, and it perfectly works. The second hard drive is here in the storage expansion. It's built in a creative way, because there's no real way to connect to build in the hard drive properly, but it will work. And the notebook is connected via this USB serial adapter, and then there is a DEC-made serial adapter for the console connection. I've never told it in the first video, but there is no monitor or keyboard or mouse connection. You have to access the VAX via serial console, and this is a serial console port, and then you can use DEC console, or you can use a terminal emulating program. This is TerraTerm. It's an open source program, and it emulates VT100 or VT420, and then you can access the machines. So in the next step, I will install OpenVMS on the machine. Okay, then thanks for watching, and leave comments below.